Good morning, everyone. This morning's theme is step by step by step. I think the word step and what it connotes is incredibly powerful when it comes to our spiritual journey. Even in engaging a 40-day series, whether you're seeing this as Lent or seeing this simply as an opportunity to amplify your own spiritual evolution, there is something about the marking of the days that can be very powerful. So, how can we let our steps in life be the most liberating? Oftentimes, when we talk about stepping towards something or taking steps in the direction of, we set our sights so much on the goal that the step itself can lead to a wide variety of emotional and psychological responses. For instance, let's say you have a goal that you're physically walking to and you're having a difficult time walking. That difficult time walking could lead you to impatience with your steps. You could have anxiety over stepping correctly. You could use steps as a way of measuring and limiting yourself. And I believe that we're meant to allow the word, the notion of stepping forward, of taking a step and taking another step, to lead us to a place where our steps themselves enliven us. That we also care about where we're getting to, what we're stepping for, what our motive is, what our destination is, that we hold those, that we care for those, while we simultaneously alight within the step itself. When we can hold that paradox, when we can walk with that level of sophistication, I believe our steps lead us to be able to say what is said by David in Psalm 122. I rejoiced when they said to me, "Let us go to the house of the Lord." So it starts by, it's called a song of ascents in some translation, which means it's a hymn that praises what is a movement towards ascension. So it's a movement towards something very powerful. And he said, I rejoiced when they said, "Let us go." So even the invitation itself filled him with joy. And it was within that joy that he could take every step in pilgrimage into Jerusalem. The line that comes after that's mysterious, because right when it says, "Let us go," the next line in verse 2 is, "Our feet stand within your gates, O Jerusalem." So his steps have so alighted him that he's gone from the invitation to step forward towards Jerusalem, which is an image of eternal life in a sense, and even in this life of the Mecca. He goes from an invitation to being there immediately. One of the things that can happen when we allow our step by step to enlighten us right as it is, we can shorten the distance and shorten the time so that our arrival comes quickly and swiftly. And our arrival will have a wide variety of effect upon us. There will be bliss, there will be satisfaction, there will be peace beyond understanding, but also there will be the kind of anguish that only love can evoke. When Jesus was in Jerusalem, actually close by, some historians say it was on a precipice looking into Jerusalem, he lamented at some point, and he said, "O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, who kills the prophets and stones those sent to her. How often I longed to gather you together as a hen gathers her chicks, but you were unwilling. That might be a place we don't want to go, but as we step into the fullness of divinity, we step in the fullness of love, leading us to both the bliss and the anguish that comes from having an open heart. So may you step and step and step today in a new way. Our meditation this morning is going to be quite simple. I invite you to, once we close our eyes, I'd like you to just simply focus on some element of moving forward, outward, upward, whether it's on a practical level with your breath, whether it's your imagination of stepping forward, whether it is an awareness of your subtle energy moving out in every direction. Everything is going to be an increment. And in that increment, I invite you to hold the openness to step in light ways. So you're not just motive stepping, but you're actually envisioning a stepping, an incremental magnification of your own light and light source. It could come from your heart. It could come from the inside of your body. It could come from your experience of spirit. And I'm going to chant a psalm from Passion Sunday that has, it's a movement psalm. It's a movement towards, and you'll feel the incremental quality and the repetition, because steps are sometimes boring, aren't they? We step, and sometimes we even wonder, are we stepping in the right direction? So today we are magnifying our steps that they may enliven us, and that we may be them then through our stepping through the day. I invite you to close your eyes. And with the eyes closed, choose the way that you are going to let yourself incrementally move in a light-filled way. For me, I'm going to allow the imagination to have me walk on the shoreline of a gentle beach as the waves crest upon my feet, and that my step is moving towards an illuminating sunset. Vexilla regis prodeo, Fuge crucis mysterio, qui vita mortem petuli, et morte vitam protudi. Quae vulnerata lanciae, mucrone diro criminum, ut nos lavat et soribus, mana vitunda et sanguine. Impleta sunt quae concinit, David fidei Carmeni, dicendo nationibus, Regna vita ligno Deus. Arbore cora et fugida, ornata regis purpura, electa dignos stipite, tam sancta membra tangere. Beata cuius pracis, pretium pependis seculi, statera facta corporis, tulitque praetam tatari. O crux ave spes unica, od passionis tempore, pis audare gratia, regis quaedete crimina. Te fons salutis Trinitas, collaudet omnis Spiritus, quibus crucis victoria, largiris ade premium. And we sit together, truly together, in this moment of silence. As we begin to bring this morning devotional to a close, let us together choose to step and step and step, to step fully in our lament that happens from the movement of love in this life, to step fully in the movement of rejoicing as we relish the inward goal of union with the divine. Let us step in unison, experiencing that we are never alone. Let us step in solitary ways, that we may be led into the wilderness of our own hearts to discover divinity anew. And when you're ready, I invite you to open your eyes. Thank you once again for stepping with me in this powerful season. May you have a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste, my friends.